Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
Betting on the dragon. Next decision I've made yet.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Of Angelica, hopefully.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Well, aren't we the loveliest couple? And I don't think. Sometimes the pressure.
Joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Thank you for stopping by.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio. Glacius, Defender. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Incendio. Flipendo. Flipendo. Potato. Stupid one. Flipendo. Glacius. Defender. Flipendo. Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Flipendo. Potato. Flipendo. Glacius. Defender. Stupefy. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Patrol, watch for threats.
Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
Is this your best?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato.
Nothing more than luck.
Flipendo. Incendio.
See more courage in a ball.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
Die.
Potato. Stupid.
Too slow.
Accio. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You really think you can mess with me?
Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Now, go. Confringo!
Defendo. Potato.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Expelliarmus.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Reducto.
Wasn't nothing.
Confringo. Potato.
Never!
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Glacius.
I want the light out of your eyes.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy.
I will not be cast about for your amusement!
Hold still, you little weasel!
Incendio.
Confringo! You're taking off my eyebrow!
Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio.
Right, you
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Glacius. Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Defender! Revelio!
Dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts be any different?
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind.
Incendio! Expulso! Repulsor! On the lookout! Defender! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Coward! Accio!
You've nowhere to hide now!
Incendio! Say that! Expelliarmus! Expulso! Confringo! Incendio! That was a mistake! Glacius! Will you hold Incendio? Accio!
Not so tough now, are you?
Incendio! Leviosa! Expulso! Potato! Stupefy! Glacius! Are you even trying? Expulso! Where did you learn that?
I'll make that one hurt.
Incendio! Leviosa! Expulso! Potato! Stupefy! Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. Places. Defender. Accio. Incendio.
Why? Rat this out, no?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Interpretus Totalis. Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
Surely the safety of Cragcroft is worth more. I'd hate for the Ashwinders to know who offered a bounty on Selwyn.
What a snide little rat! No sense of honor! You're worse than the Ashwinders. Fine. I can give you a bit more, but our business is finished. It's time for Cragcroft to live in peace. take your money and get out. I may be glad to be rid of Selwyn, but I don't want to see your face around Cragcroft. I'm in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
I'd like to ask you a bit about Moran Weem, if you don't mind.
Of course. Lived here for years. Lovely, peaceful place to settle in.
Any notable places I should look at while I'm here?
Aside from the lake, which is always a delightful spot to unwind, we're happy simply to wander in the nearby hills. You'll hear rumors of treasure in those same hills, but I've never seen it. Likely someone making up stories.
I'd like to learn a bit about you, sir, if you don't mind.
Well, how charming. No one ever asks about me. Been in Marrowween since I left Hogwarts. I did some work with the Ministry as a young man. A confidential project. Had to do with the usage of mandrakes. As weapons, believe it or not. Went through enough cotton wool in my ears to fill a cauldron. But after a time, I sought a quieter life. Set up shop here, selling my wares. I am always content among my plants.
What can you tell me about your shop?
I sell plants and their byproducts here. Herbology was always my passion, even as a young Hufflepuff at Hogwarts.
I've met some interesting students in Hufflepuff. Hard-working lot, I gather.
We are indeed. Glad to know our reputation still stands strong.
What do you have for sale?
I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. Such a pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to visit again. Always...
Hello again, Mr. Cromwell. What do you have for sale?
Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
There's no denying the conveniences of city living. But can you imagine not having access to fresh toad hide or whopper eggs? Can you fathom that?
Revelio.
May I have a moment of your time?
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricle.
A diricle? What's that?
It's a magical bird. Muggles call it a dodo and believe the creature to be extinct. But that's because it can disappear whenever humans draw near. I'm worried about a large albino diricle known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen. And I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricles?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricles seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the diricle den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricles lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white diricle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for...
Expelliarmus, Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Glacius, Defender! Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus, Confringo, Potato, Stupefy, Incendio. Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defender. Stupefy. Potato, Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Confringo. Incendio! Stupefy! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Glacius! Defender! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Potato! Defender! Revelio. 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 This is the Dirical Den, but Miss Moffat said Gwynaira only appears at night. This must be the Dirical Den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwynaira? Accio! Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Flipendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defendo, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defendo, Incendio. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Defendo. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Stupefy. Flipendo. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Protego, Defendo, Revelio. 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 I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. 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 Glacius. Defendo. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Flipendo. Accio. Stupefy. Flipendo. Incendio. Flipendo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Glacius, Defendo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Flipendo. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Stupefy. Rependo. Accio. Incendio.
Stupefy. Like a pennyweight. Marvelous strike.
Stupefy. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Revelio. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be the best. I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Now that's more like it! I'd say that was acceptable. Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
Leave the door unlocked.
That Selwyn chap didn't think about stealing from me, and I had my wand at the ready in a second.
Revelio. Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Concerning your troll...
The poor dear is out of control. He's an absolute menace to the hamlet. I do hope you're able to dispatch him. I cannot bring myself to do it.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll... I take it you're Alexandra's friend. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Flipendo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacius! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Glacius! Defender! Flipendo! Glacius! I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll. It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Revelio. Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it.
I would much prefer to do my shopping in Diagon Alley, but even after I apparate there, it takes far too long to get around.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
But Professor Hecat actually makes it seem manageable. Sharp was in a mood the other day.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Every cauldron in the room with one card.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was the first year, only to then have to put off council.
Do you think it's painful to be in a hall?
I took my property.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
This could prove dangerous. Revelio. Now here's a sad-looking place.
Not my fault.
Glacius! Defendo! Accio! Incendio! Flipendo! Leviosa! Stupido! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Electricity! Defender! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
I'm just warming up.
Defender!
You're going to regret that.
You die for that.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Defendo! The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Flipendo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Flipendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! I think they felt that in London. Revelio! smells do a prison make, sometimes. What do you have in store for me this time? Where in Merlin's name am I? Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio! There we go. Revelio. Ashwinders. Should have expected company.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran that.
Accio. Treasure.
Did you hear that? Expulsion!
What a breath you're on.
Expulsion!
Stupefy! Glacier! Stupefy!
Still no match for me.
Accio! Stupendo! Accio!
Stupefy! Courage in a forelock. Quite conductive.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Might want to look up. Expulsion!
Expelliarmus!
Expulsion!
Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! This is your first Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Go
Oh, what the light go out of your eyes.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. I better watch my step in here. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio.
Cow.
Expulso. So very.
Glacius. Defender. Leviosa.
Almost done.
Accio.
Incendio.
Defender.
Accio. look up.
Levioso! You'll have to do better than that.
Incendio!
From above!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! More!
Some stupid people are afraid to break back.
Defender!
Lost legend, I presume. You'll pay for that.
Expelliarmus!
That's mine!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
You'll pay for that.
Revelio!
You got...
Electricity.
Revelio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Accio! With Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio. Confringo. Confringo! Glacius! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. Revelio. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
You'll regret crossing my path. You come to the wrong place, child.
I underestimated you.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Stop your mistress! What you did, hold your own!
Hardly felt it. Death from above!
Glacier! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Had enough yet?
Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Revelio! This looks like the spot from the treasure map. That did it. And look, treasure. Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thank you for your persistence and I running years now. There's straight away.
Alana is so knowledgeable.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice well on the training dummy?
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Descendio!
Excellent! I think you have it.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays. Last year, my mother thought she heard a banshee. She couldn't sleep for fear that one of us was doomed.
My oldest